Good morning. We're going to do grapefruit preparation this morning, and one of the first most important things is when you select a grapefruit, it'll be nice and weighty. That means it has a lot of water in it. Also, you want the skin to be thin. You don't want it to be a real spongy, thick skin, because that makes it more difficult to cut. And this one is shiny. It's got a nice feel to the skin. It's nice and heavy. So we're going to use this one. Now, in order to prep this, I usually have two really good knives. The first one is a Hinkle's that I've sharpened. It's got a nice edge on it, and I'm going to slice this grapefruit right down the center of the equator and try to cut it exactly in half so that when you serve them they look the same. And then just slice right down through it, and this with a real sharp knife it gives you a nice smooth surface to work on. And here we've got a really two nice halves. This one's a little smaller, so I think we'll prep the bigger one. In prepping the grapefruit, we want to take our really sharp knife and slide right down along the septum like this. And it's important to go all the way down to the bottom of the rind and let the knife draw along the hard rind. And I usually go all the way around before I cut the base of the triangle of each section. And this is basically, I'm letting the knife glide and do its own cutting. Don't want to perforate down below. And then when we do these, then I'll usually go all the way around. Now, after I've gone all the way around, then I come back with my knife, and then I do the base of the triangle. And when I get done, I make sure that I lift up so that the section is loose. This makes it easy to eat and remove the sections. So we just go all the way around and do the whole grapefruit like that. To demonstrate how to do this again, a little bit more magnification, I'm going to tilt the grapefruit up toward you here. And again, notice the septa. I'm just going to run the knife right along the apex of the septa and then let the tip of the blade draw along the rind. Again, I'll do that on the other side. Tip draws right along the rind. And then this blade, see how sharp the blade is? It's really important that they be sharp enough to do this. So it's just right along the septum all the way up to the apex, like this, and like so. So we're all set. I like to put a garnish on them. The kids love this maraschino cherries, but if we don't have maraschino cherries, then sometimes I'll use strawberry or raspberry or something like that. Now, if you really want to make them tasty, sometimes these are a little sour. If you taste one of them and they're a little sour, you might just add a little bit of sugar to it. You don't need much, just a little sugar seems to really bring out the flavor and the taste. That's about all I do. And then that's ready to go. To show how easily this works, now first we have to eat this maraschino, of course. And then let's see how these sections come out. Oh, and there's a small seed. We get rid of that. Grapefruit's quite good today. And notice that the sections come out very smoothly. Now, when you get all the way through, it's not over. It's important to then take the grapefruit and squeeze it like this. First one way, then the other, to get all that juice out of there and get the rest of that goodness. And when you get done, this is what your finished grapefruit looks like. So